Red Boar is a regular leaf variety. It's a sport of green zebra. Green zebra is a green and yellow striped tomato, much like this is orange and red striped. This is actually just a cousin of that, I guess you could say. It was a red tomato that popped out in the middle of the field of a bunch of green zebras, and the grower continued to, he saved the seed and continued to grow these out until it was until it grew these, specifically. So basically, this is a green zebra, but with red and yellow striping instead of the green and yellow. And this is what it would look like when it was green. It already has the striping going on, and the green is, this is an immature version. And I didn't pick this to ripen, by the way. I picked this because I broke the stem that this was on, so I just kind of had no choice but I brought it inside to show. But that's what this tomato looks like when it's not mature, or when it's mature but not ripened. Although there's a little bit of color in it. This probably will ripen, but I didn't intentionally pick it. I just want to make that clear. I don't pick my tomatoes as soon as I see a little bit of color. I like to pick them when they're still a little bit firm. That's the only thing I do. Now, these usually grow from between 2 and 4 ounces. I measured this one and it's 3 ounces in weight, so it's right in the middle. That's about the size you can expect. Nice, good size, good snacking size, salad size, and of course it'd be great on a burger or whatever as well. It's an 80-day, roughly, maturity plant, and as I mentioned, it's from Wild Boar Farms, which I have 3 or 4 varieties out there from the Wild Boar Farms. Alright, so they're somewhat rare. It's a fairly new variety. There's a lot of claims that it's the old world style grandma's tasting tomato. It's both acid and sweet, so we'll find out. Now I'm going to cut it in a way where y'all can actually really see how it looks inside. Alright. Quite juicy and red. Nothing special on the inside. Nothing, it's not striped or anything. But it's nice and juicy. Not too many seeds, not too meaty. It's kind of just right, just a nice little tomato. But they're pretty much just red inside. It's the skin that has all that coloring. Alright, and I'll take a little bite here. It has some good flavor to it. It has a good sweetness that hits you right up front. And a lot of flavor, that real good rich tomato flavor. But then as it kind of dissolves, you get a little bit of that tartness, which is great. I'll have to say this is another good tomato. I can't really knock it. It's not bitter. It's not overly tart. Not a bad tomato at all. It's got a lot of flavor. It's not bland. Take one more bite. Not bad at all. I have tasted tomatoes that have even more richness and flavor, but you were talking, I'm comparing it to some of the top tomatoes out there. And it definitely does have good flavor. It blows a store-bought tomato away, no doubt. Yeah, that's a good tomato. Not bad at all. And it has that little extra tart taste to it, It's not just real sweet and just kind of mushy, watery, sweety tasting. It does definitely have that little acidicness to it that really makes it taste like a tomato. So there you go. There's Red Boar.